Good morning. This is Nick with Williams Sewer Line Inspectors performing a video inspection for the main sewer line located at 3730 Westfall Drive in Encino. Okay. Here we have a sewer cleanout in the front yard area, front planter area. There's the front door, and out there is towards the street. Here we are starting into the sewer line. Our first attempt is going to be to head back towards the house if possible, and take a look at some of the pipe underneath the house. Our camera will not be able to look at all of the pipe underneath the house. It's simply not possible. Some of the pipe will be too small, and other sections of the pipe will go off in other directions that our camera can't turn. However, we're going to see as much of it as we can. Here we're starting off into a section of pipe which has been upgraded in the past with a fiberglass lining system. The purpose of a fiberglass liner is to repair sections of pipe without having to dig them up. As we get out of the fiberglass liner, we go into a plastic pipe material. This is probably a newer replacement relatively to the age of the house. Plastic was not available as a material 50 years ago. Plastic is the best material currently available for sewer lines. It doesn't rust. Also, it's designed to last for about 200 years, based off of current projections. This is where the pipe ends as far as we can inspect it. It heads straight up towards the roof from this point. We're seeing about 40 feet of the pipe underneath the house, or towards the house. That's pretty good. The portion of pipe that we were able to see is in excellent condition, and no recommendations are given for it at this time. There's a bit of debris sitting on the bottom of the pipe. That's fairly typical, and it's only covering about 1% of the interior diameter of the pipe at this time. That's not something that would particularly or normally cause any sort of difficulty with the sewer line. Alright, so here we're just pulling out of the system, and then we're going to push towards the street next, if possible. Okay, here we go. Here we are pushing out towards the street in a plastic pipe material again. Now that we have the line, the camera cleared off a bit, we're going to push a little slower through the pipe. Again, plastic is the best material currently available for sewer lines. When it's installed correctly, it doesn't allow for any roots to intrude into the pipe through the joints, and it's resistant to damage from earthquakes as well. difficult to see exactly what's happening at this location. It looks like that this section of plastic pipe was connected using a rubber gasket. It might have pulled apart a bit here. Here, right on the right side, right top corner of the screen. Looks like we might have some exposed earth at that location. It's difficult to see from an interior view only exactly what's occurring here, but what it appears to be is that this section of plastic pipe has pulled out of its hub and is no longer connected. To be 100% sure of that, it would be necessary to go ahead and dig the pipe up at that location, but at this point I'm about 90% certain that that's what's going on there. Here we have a lot of roots coming into the pipe. Again, when plastic pipe is installed correctly, roots are not able to intrude into the system. And this is right at the same location as we have this other shift. These two situations may possibly be linked. I'm going to be recommending a repair at that location of the pipe. As we continue out, the pipe is in much better condition. Again, we're back with what's typically expected with plastic pipe, which is no roots, and doing pretty well. Here we're transitioning from plastic pipe to clay material. This is probably as we're exiting the property, heading towards the street. Clay is not a bad material for sewer lines. It does have a potential for cracking or for shifting, mainly because the pipe is not flexible in any way. That being said, the pipe is not subjectable to rusting or erosion, and for that reason, it doesn't have a limit to how long it might continue to last as a material. Theoretically, clay pipe can outlast any other type of material. In practice, sometimes it's broken by earthquakes or by heavy root intrusions, which can sometimes come through the joints of a clay pipe. In this case, we have a lot less roots in the clay system than we normally will see in clay lines. Here we have a transition into the city sewer itself. We have a small crack just past the joint. This would be a hairline crack. It's tightly pressed to itself. It's also surrounded exterior to this by another layer of pipe as part of the joint structure, in addition to having no roots coming in through this, which would indicate a breach of the seal of the system. And here we are at the connection to the city sewer. This is the section of pipe owned by the city and no longer owned by this property. This is the last section of pipe owned by this property. I'm going to be getting some locations for you. Please see the written report for any location information we're able to get, along with all of the final findings and recommendations for this line. Again, this is Nick with Williams Sewer Line Inspectors. Thank you very much, and have a great day.